Chris. And that should do it for your neck. But getting the rest of you functioning is gonna take a while.
Hopefully I won't be in this for too long.
Yeah, Chris, I got lucky with your brother here. But,
Yeah.
Still getting used to it.
You get used to it faster, like a little companion. Well, I guess that's what Michael called him.
He kind of does look like the nurse that used to take care of Mom when she got sick.
Huh. Weird. How would your mom... How do you think Claire would react to this?
Last time I heard from Mom and Liz was that, well, they killed Michael, but then he came back, and then I didn't see them, and then I think you were set on fire. But then after that, I kind of got separated.
Makes you feel better. I got better.
Yeah.
Then you go try walking. Love these old units. Very simple. They're basically held together with springs. Oh, God, the springs.
Oh.
Not the most pleasant things.
No. You see, out of all of my children, Chris is the only one that actually gets me. Okay.
Could have been better, but hey, we're here now. Anything could be upgraded.
Yeah, that's very true. See, I taught my kids from a young age that everything is just an obstacle to get through. When I was working for the government, I didn't get to see them all a whole lot, but I made the time count, at least I thought. Michael definitely got more of a bit of a grudge than I'd liked.
You showed up for birthdays.
I tried, but God, everything fell apart, Chris.
I imagine.
I don't even
Considering
know.
last time I saw him.
Like, I get it. I got a little fucked up near the end. You know, I won't lie. Things got worse when I got in the suit. You know, I lost track of what was important. You know, the killings, the maimings. It was more aggressive, more erratic. On the inside, though, I still feel like I was doing it for a good cause, right?
I feel like we should have tested on dogs a little while longer before we moved on.
The dogs had too small brains to actually compare to a human-sized scale. I kept telling you that. That's why the dog brains keep blowing up.
And then why couldn't you find anything else?
Dogs?
Because...
Thought you went straight to kids.
No, well, it started with Chihuahuas, then Labradoodles, and then we tried a Greyhound.
Oh.
Well, our thought was that the neurological system would work, but it turns out when you try to input so much information into such a small brain, the brain capacity actually fires off neurons, which creates a sort of a small bomb. Yeah, that was a disturbing Monday. So many Labradoodles. So many.
I'm trying.
We thought they were just easier to get.
They were.
But they kept dying.
Yeah.
How did you expect it to suddenly work?
Well, some mad science is more, baking than science.
What?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, if you were a scientist, you'd understand. Sometimes mistakes happen. Dogs' brains blow up. Get over it, Gabe.
I am. I was just confused.
Where the hell's Rachel, anyway?
Front desk.
Figured they'd be ecstatic to see an actual model. See, this one's actually pretty rare. It's one of the first that ever came out. Built it with my own hands. Well, your legs and arms should be back functioning with the head unit attached. So you should be all good for movement. Voice box fixed. So if you ever run into any, external problems, just let me know.
Yeah, will do. It's nice to actually not be trapped in a cage and have someone staring at you 24/7.
For my best bet, though, the museum really did keep you safe.
It did.
Oh. Hi, Rachel.
One of my options, right?
Well,
Sarah.
It wasn't.
Hi.
What?
What?
Hi. You said Rachel and I said Sarah, but hi.
Called you Rachel?
Yeah, you called me Rachel. My name's Sarah.
Common mistake. They have a Rachel face.
They do. You were right.
So you did get an animatronic.
Yep, 35
Yeah.
grand.
She's
For
staring
this?
at me. He did.
Oh, it's fine. See, they're somebody who probably would freak out if they knew you're one of the originals. You see, they're came from the Afton company. I kind of threw a bunch of computers out of a window. They got fired, whole thing.
It was fun.
For me,
What?
And me.
Why?
I didn't need them.
All right.
It was heavy.
It's fine. I'm just still questioning at this point. You are an interesting model at this point. I would say if I can get closer, but I do not know if I can.
I'd say it doesn't bite, but I feel like that'd be insensitive.
Okay, I keep my distance then.
What?
Well, you never know. Like you said, and also judging from how
God,
How
I
long
put
is it
so
for?
many more safety features in these goddamn things after the goddamn bite. This thing couldn't hurt a fly. Well, it could hurt somebody if it really wanted to. But it'd have to really want to hurt you.
If you want a closer
Okay.
look, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay, thank you. Let me see.
Can't be any worse.
This looks ancient. I mean, I'm surprised it's intact still.
Careful where you're poking.
Yeah, I would be careful.
No worries. It's just more of a look. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Oh, if it makes you feel more better, if you look under its neck, right under the collar that holds its spine in together, it has the serial number 000M1. It's the Model 1 that I designed.
Okay, writing it down so I can look that later.
I mean, there's nothing else to compare it to except for the mass-produced models I made, but this one was pulled off the shelves. Had to take them all off the shelves, actually. Chris, if you don't mind.
Yep.
I actually need to run a diagnostic on you. Just to make sure.
You
Right.
name the animatronic Chris.
Yeah, just a funny little nickname me and him have together.
Yeah.
More personal.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm still running into an overheating problem. But brains don't explode.
Always good.
Chris, if you will.
Right.
Hey guys, I know my genius is fascinating, but a little bit of space could be nice. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
God. People, am I right, Chris?
It's still interesting to see you still have people following you around like that.
Surprises me too. Well, to be fair, Gabe and I were trapped together for a long time. Kind of a connection I earned.
You were put in one of the mazes.
Somehow I was treated like trash and not like the number 2 model I was, and threw in a garbage chute by a man who was insanely wealthy but insanely ignorant. That's the body I'm inhabiting now.
Huh. Well, the convenience of it is something to take for account of.
True, I've basically perfected immortality.
God.
Alright. You seem fine, except for the memories that you don't have really located because you were turned off during most of it in a roaming mode. So technically, it's up to you, Chris. I figured we'd have a more private conversation, but turns out I have 2 a bookworm and someone who likes to stay at my hip. So technically, Chris, your mental state should be around your 30s. And I could definitely find you a guy like that. But I figured it'd be easier to get an orphan, a child. I don't know if you'd swing for it, but easier for me.
Well, we already have you and Gabe to go off of. I guess we don't have a reference for what would happen if this inhabited a child, so I guess it'd be worth the try.
Oh, shit. You're right.
What?
Well, I never calculated for a smaller brain. We could be running into another labradoodle situation.
Oh, God.
I estimate that you would have a 43% chance of surviving the transfer. That's for anyone under the age of 6.
13.
13 gives you like a 50. But you really need a fully developed one. Do you really... Would it mean a lot for you to be able to relive that childhood?
I've been waiting for over 30 years for that.
13 it is. Trust me, buddy. Hormones and puberty are nothing to gawk at. But I'll do my best to just take a bit. Listen, I'm a genius. It's what I do. But there is the problem with Michael. Soon as he
comes back.
As soon as he knows you're here, he's gonna storm through this place like the white knight bitch he is and try to claim he is doing something for the greater good.
Do you think he'll actually bother to try to listen to me?
Depends on what cards you play, big dog. I say guilt is a great motivator.
It worked when he was at my bedside.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I
Are those
notes,
notes?
honestly. Yeah.
Why are you taking notes?
You never know. Maybe I want to research this at home.
Mr. Afton might be an insane, unempathetic maniac.
You don't have to worry about that, Paige. It's nothing. You don't have to worry about that. It's
right. Ugh, Christ. Fine. Well, I'm glad we're all suited. I do have some actual work I need to attend to. So if you'd like to get more acquainted with Chris here, you may.
Yeah,
Great.
I guess.
okay.
Wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Labradoodles. Oh my god, he's gonna die like a fucking labradoodle. 13 years old, the brain's not even fully functional until it's 21, and it still grows after that. Fuck. 13. How am I gonna put a 30-year-old, 40-year-old mind in that kind of brain? Get a kid with a big head? No. Real smart kid? Yeah, but how often are those orphaned? Oh, this is gonna take me a while. God, this is gonna suck.